It can be in OK Junior for the first time in the FIA Karting European Championship. Here we go! Great start from our pole setter. Khavalkin runs in front of Tarnvanichkul, and Tarnvanichkul's going to go for it straight away. He's going to slide in, and Kutskov gets them both. Kutskov takes the lead. Brilliant start for the Przyrowski driver. Kutskov hits the front. Tarnvanichkul is second. Where is Khavalkin? He's down to about 6th or 7th. Oh, 3 cards together. That's Flusha, Josserin, and we've got Salim Hanar in there as well. Gerzim Skulanov's involved, Konsani, Frankot. We've also got Martin Molnar and Andrei Dupé in trouble. As up to second comes Guillaume Bouzar, past Enzo Tarnvanichkul. It's absolute game on. And Nathan Tai has made a flyer of a start. He's in front of Anatholy Khavalkin as Tarnvanichkul now gets it a second, drifts out wide. Here comes Lewis Werrell, and watch for Nathan Tai. He blasts through into 4th position. Nathan Tai is on the bandwagon. He's trying to close down the gap. Now he's got to hope that Khavalkin is going to struggle from here on in because he's down in 6th, but Nathan Tai is in 4th. He's got to try and charge his way forward. And there's a little bit of pressure as Khavalkin nudges Werrell. Werrell goes wide, and the 225 Jimmy Helias and Przyrowski are trying to get through. And there goes Przyrowski through past Lewis Werrell. Anatholy Khavalkin is in absolute desperation mode as Nathan Tai creeps into 3rd behind Enzo Tarnvanichkul. Nathan Tai is fighting back with every ounce of strength he's got. And it looks like the Tony car is broken in front of Khavalkin, who is now down to P6. Kutskov is defending. Tarnvanichkul and Nathan Tai right in behind with Guillaume Bouzar. This is an electrifying final, and this is only the end of lap 2. Kutskov desperately trying to defend from Tarnvanichkul. Here goes Nathan Tai. Up on the inside, he has to bail out. Khavalkin round the outside. And now it's wheel to wheel. Kutskov versus Tarnvanichkul. Tarnvanichkul is not going to wait around any longer. Kutskov's going to move to cover as Tarnvanichkul goes out wide. Oh, that was very desperate from Kirill Kutskov, who is now in the lead. Everybody's trying to get past him. Watch for Khavalkin round the outside, trying to gain places. And there's gaps all over the shop as Nathan Tai hits the front. Nathan Tai takes the lead at Franciacorta. Oh my goodness, from 11th on the grid, Nathan Tai has charged through to the lead in front of the Przyrowski of Kirill Kutskov. Now, can Anatholy Khavalkin get up there with him? Nathan Tai has rocketed through from 11th on the grid. Now he leads the final, and this is only lap 3. Here comes Przyrowski. Look at Khavalkin right round the outside as Helias bangs wheels with his teammate. Oh, Khavalkin on the grass. He squeezes through. Here comes Bouzar. Khavalkin is now in a 4th position. The title contenders are throwing their punches left, right and centre. What a final! And we're only on lap 4. So now Nathan Tai heads the race from Kutskov and Helias. Khavalkin has wrestled his way back into 4th position. Przyrowski in front of Bouzar, Werrell, Drummond, Tarnvanichkul and Adam Hideg. So many contenders for the victory this time. But who would have thought that Nathan Tai would get into the lead by the end of lap 3 from 11th on the grid? That's how much he wants this European title. And if it stays like this, they will tie for points. But Nathan Tai will win the title. That's what it means. But now that Khavalkin's back into 4th position, it's going to be Khavalkin by 2 points. Khavalkin squeezes past Kutskov, so Khavalkin is champion again. But just how hard is Khavalkin going to work to make his way past Kirill Kutskov and Jimmy Helias? Well, he's got past Kutskov. Now Helias is going for the lead on Nathan Tai. It doesn't work. So now Khavalkin's going to make his bid on the Frenchman. Oh my goodness, now he's going to make the launch, and Khavalkin through. 2nd position for Anatholy Khavalkin. And surely now, this means that Anatholy Khavalkin is going to take the lead of the championship again, as René Lammers is out of the European Championship. What a shame. Now Khavalkin dives in on Tai and squeezes through, but it's not done yet. Jimmy Helias takes the lead. So Tai down to 4th place. It's now Helias in the lead. Khavalkin, Kutskov, Tai, and this is not done yet. This championship has changed hands twice throughout this race already. At the start, it was going to be Khavalkin who was champion. Then Nathan Tai fall through to be champion. Now Khavalkin is back in a 2nd, and he's got one hand on the title again. And now Kutskov dives in on Khavalkin. Khavalkin has to open the wheel out a little bit wider to get him back through. Now he's going to make the lunge on Helias, but he has to bail out. And now Nathan Tai is squeezed out there by Przyrowski and Bouzar. Surely that could be game over for the British driver. Nathan Tai has given it everything he's got. It's not over yet. We've still got 15 laps to go. But Nathan Tai is having to work increasingly hard to get himself back into position. He's now lost more ground because that is Tarnvanichkul and Drummond both getting through as well. Oh my word, this is one of the most exciting, if not the most exciting, OK Junior finals of a European Championship that I have ever seen. And that's Miguel Costa touring in to retire. What a shame for the Brazilian. So Helias, Khavalkin and Kutskov, they've broken clear of the rest of the pack. Przyrowski now 4th, Bouzar now 5th, from Tarnvanichkul, Drummond, Tai, Werrell and Hideg. If this is how it's going to end, you cannot begrudge Nathan Tai giving it every single ounce of steel and strength that he's got in his body to charge his way back to the European Championship title. As in comes Costa. But it looks like it's going to be 8th for the moment for Nathan Tai. Oh, that's 2 more out of the race. And they have a very different opinion as to whose fault it was. That's Thibaut Ramakas tangling there, I'm afraid, with Kirill Dzitiev. So Dzitiev is out of the race, and he is bitterly unhappy about it. As now, Jimmy Helias defends again from Khavalkin. We've lost so many drivers from this race already. Dupé, Molnar, Franco. Oh, there goes Khavalkin. Khavalkin takes the lead, and Kutskov goes into the side of Helias. And I don't think he was the only one. Tarnvanichkul has spun out. Tarnvanichkul has spun out as well. Oh my goodness. Disaster. Tarnvanichkul's gone. Kutskov's gone. Helias has gone. Oh, rage and fury from Kutskov and Tarnvanichkul, but that opens it up a little bit more for the others around. And Nathan Tai watched that all happen, stayed out of trouble. Now he gets past Helias. Here he's coming back again. But Khavalkin has the lead, and he's 8/10 of a second clear already from Przyrowski and Bouzar. So Nathan Tai's got to keep the faith. He's just got to keep hungry in this one. This is not going to be easy to fight back. But Nathan Tai will never, ever, ever give up. What drama here in the FIA Karting final for OK Junior of the European Championship. We've lost Dupé, Molnar, Franco, Consani, Skulanov, Hanna, Lammers, Costa, Ramakas, Dzitiev, Flusha, Tarnvanichkul and Kutskov. In fact, actually, Lucas Flusha is still going, but he's down at the back of the field. So here they come, Khavalkin, Przyrowski, Bouzar, Drummond, Tai and Helias. If it ends like this, then Khavalkin gets the title with 95 points to Nathan Tai on 67. But it could change hands before this race ends. We are on lap 10 out of 20, 11 to go. And Anatholy Khavalkin holds the lead from Przyrowski, but his lead has been cut in half by the Polish driver. So Khavalkin isn't done yet. Nathan Tai, P5 in front of Jimmy Helias. This isn't over yet, folks. There is Nathan Tai in the Sony car, in front of the Tony car of Jimmy Helias. Behind them is Werrell, Stralvan. What, Thomas Stralvan? How is Thomas Stralvan in 8th place? He started dead last, and he is now in 8th position. Thomas Stralvan has gone through 28 drivers in half the race. So Thomas Stralvan could actually wrestle for the podium before the end of this race, the way he's going. Majestic comeback from Thomas Stralvan. There he is at the back of Lewis Werrell. What a comeback from Thomas Stralvan. There he is in 8th place, but Helias is going for Tai. Tai's holding his position. He cannot afford to lose more as Nicholas Schaufler gets through on the inside of William Goh. So now Stralvan's going to launch in on the inside and gets past Lewis Werrell, and there's room enough for the Sony car of Adam Hideg to squeeze past Werrell as well, but he's not going to let it happen. So Werrell stays in front of the Hungarian, and Jimmy Helias gets a warning flag down in 6th position. Now I wonder if that's going to be as a result of the incident with Kirill Kutskov that wiped out Enzo Tarnvanichkul. So here's the battle. That's Przyrowski in front of Khavalkin. Przyrowski's taken the lead from Khavalkin. So now Jan Przyrowski leads the final. And Anatholy Khavalkin will be desperate to get it back again. He's only lost 5 points from that. So he's still going to be 13 ahead of Nathan Tai. But if he fights too hard, Nathan Tai's going to close up. And all of a sudden, things could turn around again. 9 laps to go. Khavalkin sitting in 2nd place. Don't panic. You can still win the title from here, Anatholy. And he probably knows that, especially knowing that Nathan Tai is behind him. Don't panic. But Guillaume Bouzar doesn't care at all about the championship. He wants to finish in the victory. He wants to win this race. So he's going to be pushing. Here he goes! Guillaume Bouzar up the inside of Anatholy Khavalkin. Into second place comes the Luxembourger. So now Przyrowski in front of Bouzar and Khavalkin. And Drummond is next up. Now he is Khavalkin's teammate. Will he play a supporting role, or is he going to be thinking purely about his own podium? Przyrowski, Bouzar, Khavalkin. More points taken away as Kian Fardin throws his gloves on the floor. His race is over once again, as Nathan Tai is desperately keeping the pack behind him. But Anatholy Khavalkin is down to third and trying to get... Now, hang on. I'm not sure, but looking at Khavalkin's front fairing, he's clearly taken a bit of rubbing from drivers. Is that going to be a loose front fairing from Khavalkin? Oh, I don't know. But there could be quite a few drivers with a loose front fairing in this one based on the action and the drama we've had so far. So I don't think you could look purely at Khavalkin for that, as Thomas Strauven has now got himself into 6th position. That is amazing. Zach Drummond now has a warning flag. Not entirely sure what it's for. But now Strauven runs in P6 in front of Helias and Werrell. 9th place is Saita. Great comeback from the Norwegian as well, who's come from the penultimate row of the grid to be in 9th place. And then William Go is in 10th. Up to squeeze on the inside. There goes Helias and Werrell, both getting back past Strauven. Saita can't quite get his way through. So Marcus Saita is going to have to wait for his moment to get past Strauven. He gets up alongside him. They bang wheels. Careful, gentlemen. That was so close. And they just about avoid a collision. That's how you get out of trouble, boys and girls. Learn from that. That's Przyrowski and Bouzar fighting for the lead. Guillaume Bouzar takes the lead away from Jan Przyrowski, and now he's defending. Eddie Robinson has a mechanical flag. Khavalkin round the outside. Khavalkin's going to go. Oh, he's collided with Bouzar. Bouzar's in the barrier. Guillaume Bouzar hits the barrier, and he's out of the European Championship final. He tangled with Khavalkin. That is the worst case scenario for Anatholy Khavalkin. What happens if that leads to a penalty? If it does, then Nathan Tai, the man directly behind him in the race, suddenly benefits. And now Zach Drummond is the leader. After all of that shuffling of the deck, Zach Drummond, the Scottish sensation, is leading. Absolutely unbelievable. How many drivers have had their turn at the front in this one? And now it's Zach Drummond's turn in the other barreling. Well, now Nathan Tai is reading the situation as hard as he can. Desperately trying to catch up to Anatholy Khavalkin. Look back, there's Khavalkin, there's Tai, the 2 title contenders, 3rd and 4th. Now if it stays like this, it tightens up again, but not by enough for Nathan Tai. He'll be on 69, Khavalkin will be on 89. No, make that 86 in fact, because he's dropped back to 3rd place. But if Khavalkin is due a penalty as Bouzar walks away, then who knows what's going to unfold here. This could take a while as Eddie Robinson comes through with a broken rear bumper. Oh my goodness. This couldn't have been a more electrifying title fight in OK Junior if you'd asked it to be. And it's still not done. There are still 4.5 laps to go. And still Jan Przyrowski from Poland wants to get past Zach Drummond to win the final race of the season. Drummond is leading in a final for the first time in FIA Karting. He will not relinquish this if he's got any say in the matter. 4 laps to go, and can Parolin's young Scotsman win? But Jan Przyrowski coming through to the inside. Here he goes, and he's in the lead. Jan Przyrowski retakes the lead. He's another new race leader in this amazing, epic, gargantuan final. And now Khavalkin has been caught rapidly by Nathan Tai. Look, Tai is right there with Khavalkin. The Nathan Tai has been a little bit more conservative with his tyres than Khavalkin. What will Nathan Tai do? He's got to go for it. He can't sit behind Khavalkin for the next 4 laps. He's got to try and make a way through. Nathan Tai is doing everything he can. This is for the championship right here. Khavalkin in the barreling, Tai in the Sony car, down to the hairpin. Surely Nathan Tai's got to attack soon. Here he goes! Nathan Tai gets past Anatholy Khavalkin. Into 3rd position comes Nathan Tai. Now what will happen for Khavalkin? He's dropping like a stone. Jimmy Helias is going to get through. Thank you very much. Khavalkin's really struggling. Is he going to lose the title in the last 3 laps of the season? Khavalkin doing his best. trying to hang on in there, but 5th position makes his battle really tenuous. Can Khavalkin hang on? Because Werrell and Strauven are catching him big time, and there's only 2.5 laps left of the season. Przyrowski and Drummond still fighting for the win. Ty's got through to 3rd at the perfect moment, but he's not safe either, because Helias is right there behind him in 4th. He wants to be on the podium to put the French flag on the rostrum. Przyrowski, Drummond, Ty. That looks like we're going to get the podium from these 3 drivers, but who is going to be champion? Khavalkin is really struggling in 5th position. If he loses too many more places, then suddenly the title will go the other way. This is so close. And you've got to really be brave now, Anatholy. You've got to defend like crazy. That's the only way you're going to be European champion now. Here comes Werrell. Werrell's going to do his best. He's going to try and make the bid on Anatholy Khavalkin. This is for the title. Werrell's trying to make the move. He comes for the inside line. Khavalkin defending like crazy. There's nobody around the stands with any fingernails left. They've bitten them through to the bone. Lewis Werrell onto the back straight. Przyrowski and Drummond look like they've got this. Ty is defending like mad for Helias. He wants to be on the podium to give himself the best possible chance. But now we're going into the final lap. And Jan Przyrowski hanging on from Drummond. Here's Nathan Ty. Here Jimmy Helias is going to make the bid for the podium. Ty squeezes him, but it's too late. Jimmy Helias gets through. And now Nathan Ty is going to have to come back at him. Nathan Ty tries again. He's gone up over the top. It's over. It's over. Jimmy Helias and Nathan Ty come together. Wait a minute. Is that one of the Paralympians off? Who is that that's gone? Because we've got 2 drivers off as well. I think Khavalkin's still going. Oh my goodness, pure drama, but Przyrowski leads Drummond, and it is Khavalkin in 3rd. Nathan Ty gave it everything he's got, but it will be Khavalkin who becomes European champion as Jan Przyrowski wins at Franciacorta. Zach Drummond is 2nd, and Anatholy Khavalkin crosses the line 3rd to become European champion for Paralympics. What a final! That race had absolutely everything crammed into it. We have a worthy winner in Jan Przyrowski of Poland. We have an amazing 2nd place in Zach Drummond. But in 3rd, we have our new European champion, Anatholy Khavalkin. The race of champions, the race from the gods here at Franciacorta. Every single lap had sizzling, nail-biting drama written through it like Blackpool rock. And what a result from Anatholy Khavalkin. After all the hard work, after all the incredible challenges, Anatholy Khavalkin will walk away as European champion. And Jan Przyrowski, with that 2nd place, with a victory in the final, will steal 2nd in the championship from the man who fails to finish. Amazing. Jan Przyrowski wins from Zach Drummond and Anatholy Khavalkin. Lewis Werrell and Thomas Strauven, 5th position from the back of the grid.